Hello. Come in and say hello if anyone's there. I'm going to take care of some business real quick. Hello. Just looking for the live so I can see your comments. Hi, Mom. Hi, Nathan. All right. Can y'all see me? I'll wait until we get a couple people in here and then I'll show y'all what I'm doing. Hello, how are you tonight? I'm good. Thank you for joining us. I'm just getting everything ready, waiting for a couple people to come in, and then I'll explain to everybody what I'm making tonight. How's everyone doing tonight? All right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just making sure I got the right amount on here. Hi, Renee. Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Come on in. Say hi if you're here. I'm going to go ahead and get started. So everybody coming in late is going to have to wait for me to repeat what I'm doing. So I'm making an Easter wreath tonight. I'm using a work form. I usually make my own. When I say make my own, I put my own ties on a frame. I ran out of time tonight getting ready, so I'm just going to use a work frame. It's already got all the ties. It's still got 18 ties on it, 8 on top, 10 on bottom. So I'm making an Easter wreath, and this is going to be my frame, and this is going to be my base color. It's a denim blue color, and this is the sign I'm using. So you can see why I chose a denim blue. He's got a denim colored hat here. And then along with that, I'm going to do some ruffles that has a blue, a different shade of blue. And it has some beige jute in it. So that matches his sign as well. And then I have some pink and white and some blue and green curls I'm going to put in as well. So I'm not doing ribbon tonight. Surprise, surprise, I know. No ribbon, but I might put in some Easter eggs, depending on how it looks when I get there. And I might put in some flex tubing if it needs it. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. Trying not to ruin his ears and bend them because they're metal. So, and if you wouldn't mind sharing this to your page, I would appreciate it. If you share it anywhere other than your page, please make sure that any groups or anyone you share it to, that it's allowed. We don't want to share it to any groups that don't allow other people's lives. It's just not, they don't like it. Hi, Brianna, honey. How are you? I heard you've been sick. I hope you're feeling better. I had used this blue on another project, so I had some left over. So I'm just going to use up what's left of it before I use the new roll. Cutting off these ends. And I'm just going to place this in one of my ties here, if I can do it without snagging the other. I want to find two that are up and down from each other so it'll be easier to transition to the next row. And this looks like it's going to be it right here. So if you come in, please say hi so we know you're here. Thank you for joining us. Hi, Deb. Come in and say hello. I'm using a different form tonight. Instead of my regular work form, or wreath form, I'm using a work form. Just because it makes it a little quicker tonight. Tonight's live probably won't be that long because I'm not using ribbon and I'm using a work form. And alright, so I'm going to get that as tight as I can because I don't want that coming undone. And if y'all have any questions, please feel free to ask. If I sound like I'm yelling, please let me know. It always feels like I am here, but... Alright, hi Deb. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate that. I'm going to do 10-inch poofs. So I'm going to find a mark here and go with 10 inches. And I'm going to do that all the way around. Everybody doing good today? Anybody else got the sickness? My son had it. My grandkids have had it. I'm trying to avoid it. I try to stay home and away from people. I don't want to get sick. Come and talk to me, people. Say hello. What's everybody up to? I know there's probably a lot of other people who are live tonight, so... Hopefully we don't have a internet interruption like we did last week. Oh, minus 35 with wind chill. We actually got warm, a little warmer today. I think it was in the low 60s. It had been in like the 20s and 30s the last couple of days. Now we're in the 60s and then we're going to go back to the 40s. Mother Nature is not happy. I do not miss that. I was looking up in New York where we used to live, and it was, I forget, well, in the Adirondacks in places, it was like minus 70 something. And it was supposed to be minus either the teens or 20s up where we lived in Watertown, up above Syracuse. Can't say I miss it at all. Glad to be away from it. Come in and say hello if you're here. Is your YouTube channel working? Someone is waiting for the I'm not broadcasting on YouTube tonight. I'm on Facebook, but I just got my channel up and running and I got my first video on there today. But no, I'm not on the YouTube tonight. I'm on Facebook. So if you see somebody looking over there for me, let them know I'm on Facebook tonight. Yeah, I haven't done a live over there yet because I just got the channel set up. So I'm still working on that. But I did get it all set up so that I could put my current videos that I have, my lives that I've done. I could put those over there so that people over on YouTube can watch them as well. Just trying to build the audience over there as well as on Facebook. Hi, Wanda. Thank you for joining us. How are you? Alright, so this is the end of the roll. I'm not going to be able to get another poof out of it, so I'm going to tie this off. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get another one. No, it'd be too short. So it'd be nice because I'm almost to the end, but that's not going to work. Hi Pat, how are you? Thank you for coming in and joining us tonight. Alright, so I thought I was going to get all the way around, but I'm not. So I'm going to tie this one off. Well, actually I'm going to cut it and I'll probably zip tie both of them together. And I'm using, I had a roll already open, so I'm trying to use that up before I open the next one. Just try to use all my supplies the best I can. Thank you. I appreciate that, Deb. I'm sorry. I hope that wasn't too... I hope it wasn't confusing everybody. No, I just happened to be working on it today and got that done before I went on this live. I guess I should have waited until after I got this live done to post over there that I wasn't over there. But I appreciate you telling them. I didn't even think about that. Also, I have set up, or think I've set it up correctly, so that if you want to be alerted when I do go live, all you have to do is type in the comments tonight. Well, that was a good zip tie. Broke right off. Quality control. Anyway, if you type live in the comments, it will send you a message to your messenger, Facebook Messenger, and you respond to that, and... you will get alerts whenever I go live, sent to your Facebook message account. So we can give that a try and see if that works. I have a couple people that have already signed up, so it seems to be working. I'm just hoping that I set it up correctly today. I'm sorry, Deb. I wish I'd have thought about that before I posted that I got the channel set up. I didn't mean for people to think I was over there tonight. I just wanted them to know that I had set up my page. Oh, thank you, Wanda. Pat, I'm overwhelmed newbie. Getting craft room organized will hopefully get started now. Oh, good. Yeah, don't get overwhelmed. Don't get overwhelmed. And try not to, don't overspend right away either. Make some wreaths and see, you know, if you sell them. And then buy more supplies. But yeah, I mean, you have to have some to get started, of course. But don't, just don't go overboard. Some people do. I won't mention any names, but I did. It didn't alert you. Give it a second, and it should send a message to your messenger. If it doesn't, then I'll have to go back and look at it and see. But if some of you are getting it, then it should be set up correctly. Too late. Yeah, I know the feeling. Believe me, I know the feeling. But it's okay. But don't get overwhelmed. If you need anything, just ask. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help. I'd be happy to. Alright, so I got the new roll on there. All I did was take the zip tie and take a couple inches off the end and zip tie it to the frame. I zip tied the old and the new to get... Well, I didn't actually do it correctly because I skipped one. Yeah, Christmas clearance is good. Any holiday clearance is always good. Go to those sales. You can get really good deals. I tried to go to the after Christmas at like Hobby Lobby and that, but my Hobby Lobby didn't have anything left. I was surprised this year. Last year they had a bunch of stuff. Alright, so... Oh, let's see. This isn't gonna go the way I want it to. I want this under here. I'm going to make my poof at the end here. Sorry. My fingers are giving me problems. It sent you alert. Send you the alert. No, you have to type in live in the comments right here on this live right now. Type in the word live. And then after you do that, if you check your Facebook messages, you should have a message from me, and then you have to click get started. Yeah, you can click on that too. But yeah, if you type live in the comments, then you should get, in just a few seconds, you should get a comment from the messenger saying, you know, that you've received this. There. Now you should check your messenger and see if you get anything. Give it a few seconds. What did I do here? Well, I'm just not here. I thought this was going to be a quick live tonight, and it doesn't look like I know what I'm doing. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, did you get a thing in Messenger? You only have to do it one time. Check your Facebook Messenger. Okay, you got one. Pat got one. So if Pat got one, it should be working. Anything, Renee? That's better. I don't know what I was thinking. Nothing? Alright, well give it, if you don't get one by the end of the live, let me know and I'll check it. Because it'll tell me who's on there and who's not. Nope, nothing. Alright. Alright, I'll check it after we get done. I have to start my computer up and check it from there. Should have been done with this already. Alright, so this is going to be the last one on the top. I'm going to untwist this and put this poof right in here. And that'll finish that off. Looks a little purple on the screen, but it's actually a denim blue. And it's thin, so that's why I'm using ruffles and curls tonight. But we're not using any ribbon, so hopefully that'll look good. I've never done one and not used ribbon, so it'll be a little strange, I'm sure, but and I'm just going to take this straight down here and twist this tie and hold that in place while I go around and do the bottom. So everybody doing good. Brianna, are you still there? Nathan, are you there? Must be a lot of people going live tonight. Hi, Nate. Yeah, you guys are both there. Are the other kids watching? Is Brandon with you? My babies are always here watching. That's in case nobody comes, then at least they'll be here, right? Anybody have any plans for the rest of the week or this weekend? It's supposed to be raining this weekend here. We do not need any more rain, but it just keeps coming. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people live. Yeah, well, that's okay. Oh, poor, what Brandon, oh, I'm not even going to ask on here. I'll find out later. I'll tell him I said hi. Oh, you're kidding. Really, Renee? Well, you have got to tell me how that goes. I want to know. They're 10 inches. My poofs are 10 inches. And hello, Robin. Sorry, I didn't say hi. Yeah, I do my poofs, usually all of them are 10 inches. That's awesome, Renee. I know she's been wanting that for a long time. It'll be very interesting. Is it like a one-on-one, or is it something that's like at a convention center, or? Probably a convention center, I'm sure, right? Oh, it's okay, Nathan. That's okay. People get busy, that's all. And like you said, there's a lot of lives tonight, too, so that's all right. They'll come and watch eventually. Some of them watch the replay that can't make it. I get comments after from people who watch it afterwards, watch the replays that I post. Now they'll be able to go over to YouTube and watch them. I finally figured out what I was doing wrong with trying to get my video up, and I was excited about that. So that may be part of the problem, that people are looking on YouTube for me and I'm not there. I didn't mean to post it and confuse everyone. But I posted just before I went live that I finally got it working, and that might have thrown people off tonight. But that's okay. It's at Paula? Oh, okay. She doesn't want to watch Grandma tonight? Well, that's fine. She don't have to. We can talk about her if she's not here. Like the fact that she's planning her own surprise party at 5 years old. Where's your mama? She's not here tonight. I haven't seen her. Is she here? She busy? Probably busy working. Hi, Josh. Hi, Christina. Hi, Lynn. How is Florida? You enjoying that weather, or are you missing New York yet? I know the answer to that, but I don't think anybody's missing New York right now. Hi, Josh. Yeah, there you go, Renee. That's about it. Yeah, I talked to Savannah today, Renee. She's, her birthday's coming up. She's making sure everybody knows it. But she told me today that she wants, she wants a surprise party in the worst way. 6 years old and she wants a surprise party. So she told me today that she wants me to come down for her birthday and to make sure I get wherever they're having her party before she gets there. And that we're all supposed to jump out and say surprise when she gets there. Yeah, she may be laying down. That's all right. Let her sleep. She needs it. All you kids, she needs some sleep. Yeah, she's got her this idea in her head that she's having a surprise birthday party. I said, why do you want a surprise birthday party? Because I've never had one. She's gonna be 6. Oh, no, it's not a surprise then. Yeah, I know it's not a surprise if she's telling us. But she thinks it's going to be a surprise. But that's okay. Whatever works for her. Oh, I wouldn't dare, Renee. Of course I would do it. You know me, I'm not about disappointing her. They tell me they want something, they pretty much can get it. Within reason. Alright, so I finished all my poofs on the bottom, and I'm going to zip tie this to the frame. Well, like you got flowers falling over behind me. Oh, Josh, that reminds me. Today when Dakota was here and he said he heard something upstairs, he did. Some of my stuff fell over. So he wasn't imagining things. I know, Robin, isn't it? Yeah, she has some good ones, that's for sure. Hi, Cindy. I was just telling them about Savannah's surprise party. Brianna said she didn't want to watch tonight, so I said, well, that's okay, then we can talk about her. Yeah, she told me what she wants for her birthday, and it's a little robot thing, I guess. I don't know what the name of it is, but alright, I'm just going to cut this loose piece off of the back here. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we got the base done. I'm going to give everybody a recap of what I'm doing. So I've got my work frame here that I'm using tonight instead of my regular frame that I use. I usually make my own frame, and by that I mean I put my own ties on a plain frame. But tonight I ran out of time getting ready, so I just grabbed a work frame and I'm using it. So I've got like a denim blue that I put on the bottom. I just use my phone for my camera right now, and I use my iPad to read your comments because the phone is up there. I can't really read your comments from that far. So that's all I use right now. Maybe I'm thinking about getting a webcam, but I'm not sure. I have to look into it. So I'm using this work frame. This is a denim blue that I did 10-inch poofs all the way around, top and bottom. There's 18 ties on here. This is the sign I'm using tonight. Let me get the glare off of it so you can see him. And he's got 10 ears. And it's a wooden sign. It's kind of heavy, so hopefully I'm hoping it's not going to weigh down anything. Oh, you're welcome. No problem, Robin. Ask anything you need. Let me see. I've got, here we are. This is another shade of blue. That's actually, now that I look at it, it's more of a teal color. But I'm going to put this in. It's got the jute, beige jute in it. And that's going to match what's in the sign as well. So I'm just going to use that as filler for Ruffles. Only because it was the only other blue that I had like this. And I wanted something that had the tan in it. And then I'm using curls. I've got blue and green and pink and white. And I'm going to put these in every tie tonight. The Ruffles I'm going to do in every other tie. So let's see how this is going to look with the Ruffles. If I don't like this color, I may not do it. I might have to find something else. And then along with that, I'm not using any ribbons tonight. I'm going to put some Easter eggs, I think, in it. And maybe some flex tubing if I think I need it. So let's see how this is going to look with this other blue. I didn't have another green. I mean, I've got the same green that I used in the curls, but I was kind of trying to find a different blue. So these are cut at 20 inches, and I'm just going to ruffle them up here, right down the center. And then when I put them on here, let's see, we'll start here. When I put them on, I'm going to fluff them out. And I want them to look like a little flower, or at least that's how I do mine. I've seen other people that do them that way too. I can't take credit for it because I got the idea from watching someone else, but I like the way it looks. So we've got two shades of a blue here. I know it doesn't look real good on the camera, but we'll see how it's going to look. I'm going to do that in every other tie, on the top and the bottom. I had to switch glasses tonight so I could read comments better. My eyes are just getting worse and worse. So anybody got anything exciting going on? Nothing here. I have to go tomorrow and pick up some stuff from the doctor. Thank you, Renee. I hope it looks good. I'm not sure about this color I'm using right now, but I wanted to use it up. It's the last of it, so I was thinking of saving it for doing like a beach wreath. But, because I couldn't find any more online, but if I can't get any more online, I wouldn't have enough anyway, so I might as well just use it in this one. It's frame. So yeah, I just make them look like a little flower. And I need to take a drink. And if anybody's just joining, if you'd like to get an alert when I go live, you can type in the word live in the comments here on this page, on this video. And you should get a message from Facebook Messenger. And then you click Get Started. Or type in Get Started, I believe. I think you have to click it. Some of them you click it. The one I got didn't have that. It just said Get Started. And then once you respond to that, you should get the alerts from now on. If it doesn't work, I'll have to go back and check. And see what I did wrong. I've been doing the training this week, all week, on how to do it, so yes, I did have a drink. No, I don't have any vodka. No, I just changed from Sprite, regular Sprite, to Sprite Zero. It still tastes like diet, but it's got less, well, it doesn't have any sugar in it, which the other one had a lot of sugar in it. I quit Coke to try and get away from that, and then Coca-Cola to get away from the sugar, and then I went to Sprite and it had just as much. So I'm trying this and we'll see. I've been doing it for about a week or two, so I guess if you do it long enough you can get used to anything. Hi Shirley, thank you for joining us. Thank you. If you wouldn't mind sharing the video, I would appreciate that as well if you share it to your page. If you share it to any groups, please make sure that those groups allow you to share videos. Don't want anybody to get upset with us for sharing, but yeah, if you would share to your friends, I sure would appreciate that. Help me get my page recognized. Hi Molly, how are you? Yeah, I'll have to try that, Renee. You know I'm not a big alcohol drinker, so. But then I guess if I add that, I wouldn't care what it tasted like, right? Just trying to cut the sugar. It had so much in it. It's the bomb. I'll bet it is. Isn't that what you were drinking at the wedding? Something like that? Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I wasn't sure how these two different blues were going to work, but I'm hoping that they will go. Alright, let's see. I want to try and get them every other. That one doesn't have one in the middle. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what I thought. And let's see, how many people are here? And this is the sign I'm using tonight if you hadn't seen it yet. It's a little wooden bunny. He's got a metal or tin welcome, and his ears are tin. Trying not to dent him up. And I'm not using any ribbons tonight. This is the first wreath I've made that didn't have ribbons in it, so we'll see how that goes. I think it'll be good though. I think it'll work. Thank you, Shirley. I appreciate that. Fresca. I don't think I've ever had a Fresca. I don't know. Yeah, for a while I stayed away from the soda. Right after I quit drinking the Coke, I stayed away from soda for a while and only drank water. And then when I decided to drink soda again, I went with Sprite instead. And I get a Coke every now and then. It's kind of like a treat, you know. My Polar Pops, now that I can get Polar Pops. I wanted one. Oh, yeah, there we go. Wanted one the other day, but I didn't get one. But yeah, now it's like a treat. So now I stick with this. And then after drinking the Sprite for a while, I decided I needed to cut that sugar too. So, you know, the older you get, everything has to change. How's everybody doing out there, Renee, in California? How's Stuart doing? I haven't, since, I think it was, when did I talk to him last? I texted him. But he's busy. I figure with tax time coming up, I'm going to start hearing from people I don't normally hear from during the year. They always have questions. I always hear from people during at tax time. Yeah, he seems to like it. From the conversation that I had with him. I saw a picture that a friend of his put up of them. They must have been out over the weekend. Alright, I got one more to go here, and then we'll put on the curls. You going to see him next month? Oh, that'll be nice. You'll like that. I know you miss him. I wouldn't know what it's like living away from your children, no. That'll be a nice trip, too. How long are you going to go for? They're on a bowling team? Oh, wow. Great. Good for him. I miss that sometimes. Anybody have any questions about any of this? I'm going to be moving on to curls here in just a second. Just the weekend? Well, that's still good. How long of a drive is it? Are you driving? Alright, so there's my base with the ruffles. Waiting for my camera to, or my thing to catch up over here. Are you really? That'll be nice. Alright, so I've got pink and blue, or pink and white, and blue and green, and I'm going to alternate these in every other tie, or every tie. So they will each have a curl in it, even the ones with the ruffles. So the ones with the ruffles, I'm going to put the pink and white because it's blue, so I'll put the blue and green next to it. And I'm just going to undo it one time. Actually, don't. Oops, I just said I wasn't going to do that, didn't I? You're going to fly? Yeah. Well, that'll make your weekend seem a little longer, just because you'll have more time with them instead of having to drive. Alright, so I'm just going to put these in each tie. I'm sorry, did someone ask where I was? Yes, Molly, I'm in North Carolina. I'm just outside of Fort Bragg. Oh, Chapel Hill. Yeah, I know where that's at. Yeah, I think I asked you that once, didn't I? I think we had a conversation about that. I think when we liked each other's pages, we had that conversation. I remember now. So you're getting this crazy weather too. I think you guys even have it colder up there than we do. Yeah, it's no wonder people are sick all the time. This weather is just crazy. I was going to try and get this wreath listed on my Etsy before I came live, but like I said, I just ran out of time. I thought I had, I don't know why I thought I had everything ready tonight, but I didn't have as much ready as I thought I did. I got sidetracked when my son came over today, so I had to run up here and try and get everything ready, and thought I was further along. that's all right. It all worked out. So I'm just putting the curls in here, and I'm just spreading them out so that the colors are opposite each other. It's pink and white. If y'all wouldn't mind sharing, I would appreciate it. I'm trying to get my page noticed and build my audience. But if you share it anywhere other than your own page, please make sure that it's a site that allows you to share videos. There are some that don't. Are you going by yourself, Renee, to see Stuart? My rolls, they're 10 inches. It's they're 10-inch it's 10-inch mesh cut in 10-inch long pieces. I really like this white. I used, it's not a regular mesh, it's like a basket weave mesh. And I really like it. It's not the first time I think I've used this one. But I have two in each bundle. I have pink and white in one and blue and green in the other. It's like a denim blue, well, maybe a little bit lighter than that. And a moss green. Oh, well, thank you. I'm hoping all these blues work together. There's a couple different shades, but something different. So, let's see, we're going to go with undo that one. Oh, really? I'm sorry. Yeah, I was worried our internet would do that after I got rid of the cable boxes and hooked everything up to internet. But I don't know, it seems to be okay. I just did it this last weekend, so I haven't noticed anything. Yeah, I think, yeah, Nathan and Brianna are on. Yeah. No skipping here, huh? Alright, I need another drink. It's hot up here tonight. Yes, last week it was cold. Tonight it's hot. Lost me for a minute. Did my thing freeze up, or did everything looks good at my end? Yeah, I gotta drink again. So this week I've been working on getting that message thing to work. And I had to place a big order. I've got like 4 custom orders I need to do. So I had to place a pretty good size order for some supplies. And what else did I do? Oh, and I finally got the YouTube channel going. And I have finally got a video on it. I had the channel, but I couldn't get the videos loaded on it. And it was driving me crazy. And I kept going back and doing it and redoing it and redoing it. And finally today, I figured out what the issue was, and I got it going, and I got my first video up on it. So once I learn YouTube a little better, I will start doing some lives over there as well. And I hear that's a little bit better over there for some. So if anybody has YouTube channel, then you'll be able to come and watch, or you can get a YouTube channel. It's free. It's back. Was I gone? I didn't see anything on this end, so I'm going to say we're okay. Or am I rereading a comment I already read? All right. Two more to do. No, I'm good? Okay. Thank you. Oh, I don't know. I thought it was gonna be a little fuller with this mesh. I might have probably needed to go around it again, a third row. But we'll see when I get done. Maybe filling it in with the eggs and that will make it look fuller. I don't want to see the frame. And it's, I mean, it's good in most spots, so. Looks good. So what do you think? Can you see it okay? I know that my one light over here kind of leaves a glare on everything. This too is where I started. All right. So that's what I have for that. And then here's the bunny. And I want to set him in the middle here, and I don't want him to smash any of my ruffles, so I'm going to make sure. Well, this curl is just a little wacky. There, that'll fix it. Yeah, the only bad thing about this window pane or basket weave mesh is that it's got little things in it that come off like that. Alright, so I think he's going to look good in there. Let me see, trying to get up so I can see him on the camera here. Oh yeah, a little bit of a glare, I know. Alright, so I'm going to tack him down in there. Yeah, isn't it? I'm glad it looks like it. Yeah, it looks like it works. This other one is kind of buried under everything, so it's not too bad. It doesn't stick out. And it's got that tan in it, which matches his, it's like that burlap. It matches the ribbon, or his bow. So, and if I need to, I might add a bow to him. I don't know. I don't know where I'd put it, but we'll see. Alright, so I'm going to look for my ties. And I want to put them down through the mesh. And I'm going to tie them to the frame. So let me get these down through here. Make sure he's straight there in that little notch that I made for him. You like that? Good. I really like the sign. I got it last year. I think it was at the end of the Easter season I got them. So I've been waiting to use them. All right, it's hard to do this without being able to see, but I'm just trying to get them tied around there. Thank you, Mom. Yeah, well, all the colors I used are in the bunny, so. All right, he's not. I'm gonna go to a different one. He doesn't want to cooperate. Yeah, he's got little metal ears, so his ears will stay. You know, they don't flop around or anything. They've got like some kind of fabric over the top of them. Thank you. All right, so that one's tied on there, so he won't go anywhere. Let me get this one down through here. Don't want him to sink too far down, so I'm not going to pull my pipe cleaners. I just stapled pipe cleaners to the back of him. And that's what's going to hold him in place. Yeah, a small basket would be nice with some eggs in it. But I don't have one. But I might put some eggs on here. I just don't have a basket for them. There it goes. I haven't found any little plush. Well, our stores don't have a lot of Easter out yet. They've just barely gotten Valentine's out. And it's already almost time, believe it or not. But yeah, I haven't seen much Easter. I just went to AC Moore yesterday, and they actually had some out, but not a lot. They're still putting it out. And I don't remember seeing any at Hobby Lobby yet. I think they were still putting it out. They had a little bit of Valentine's and a little bit of St. Patrick's Day already. The St. Patrick's Day before Easter? I can't remember. I think it is. St. Patrick's Day is in March, right? Oh, I don't want that folded. Let me fold that back. Yeah, I want that underneath his leg. Thank you for the hearts. And if you're watching and you haven't done so yet, you can like my page and you can follow us on Facebook. You just go to the main page, my main page, and give it a like. And that'll keep you up to date on everything I'm doing, along with getting your alerts if you signed up for those. And you can always unsubscribe to those too if you don't want them anymore. That's up to you. It gives you the option. But I hope you'll follow us. Alright. I think I got him on there secure. Doesn't look like he's smashing anything down, which is good, because I don't want that. And it looks like the ties are going to hold him pretty good. So there he is. Let me hold him up straighter and get that glare off of there. Can you see him okay? Thank you, Brianna. He is pretty, isn't he? I love the colors. Alright, so let's see if we want to do some eggs real quick. Let me get this out of the way. Thank you. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Renee. Thank you, Robin. All right. So I'm trying to untie it so I don't have to cut it. I want to keep the bag so I can keep the extras in it. Alright, these seem like they are foam. And it looks like they might have a hole in them, but they don't. Let me see if I can make a hole. Thank you, Cindy. I think he's plastic. I think the eggs are plastic. No, maybe not. Alright, so I'm going to poke a hole in the bottom of the egg. And I'm going to try it this way first. And see. Yeah, that matches, doesn't it? I don't know, that egg might be too small. I have different sizes. See, these are bigger. Maybe I should just do different sizes everywhere. I don't want to put the same colors. This is like a blue. Let's see, we got a pink and a yellow. Maybe I'll put the green up here. Yellow. Can you see the eggs? How does that look? And I'll put the pink one down here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then maybe some small ones. A little bit darker pink. No, I got a pink down here, so. Yeah? You think? Should I go with the eggs? This one's the same color. I don't want to go with that. Maybe I'll... Yeah, okay, I'll go with that. That's the same color. I don't want that there. Trying to break up the colors so I don't have them all the same. Oh, that one's really small. Let me try this one. Sorry, sometimes you just don't know until you actually do it. So, there, how's that look? Can you see that? See if I can turn it around without knocking all the eggs off. I may not have to poke holes in the eggs. I may be able to just glue them in there. I use Gorilla Glue, hot glue, so can you see those? Yeah, I think I like that. I think I'm going to do that. So one there, one there, one there. Maybe I'll do a small blue over here. No, you won't see that. Some of them are little and you won't see them. Too many, or yeah, is that the perfect amount, or should I add more? See, there's one there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8, so that's how many ties are up there. Yeah? Now that y'all know I can count. That's what I'm going to do. I got to get this thing going again. It keeps shutting off on me. It's nice to have a glue gun that automatically shuts off, but it shuts off when you need it. That's the problem. Savannah, what? Says she likes the pink egg, and she says good night. Good night, sweetheart. I love you. Thank you for watching. Alright, so there's 2 pinks over there. I think I'm going to switch. Oh, green. No, now there's 2 yellows there. How's that? Trying to keep it so that not the same colors are together. Okay, thank you, Robin. I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. Have a good night. I'm going to take this big one out and put a little one there. And these are 2 yellows, 2 pinks, 2 greens, and 2 blues. Yep. Alright, so I'm just waiting for my glue gun to heat up really quick, so if you have any questions, ask me now. I'm just waiting for that to heat up so I can go ahead and put these on and then we'll be done. Hello. Yes, I'm almost done. Thank you for joining, Jill. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you. Thank you for watching. We're not going anywhere just yet, but we are almost done. But you'll be able to catch the replay if you'd like. Let me get this out of the way here. I'm just waiting for my glue gun to heat up real quick. So if you have any questions, if you'd like to get alerted when I go live, just type in the word alert in the comments down below there. And if you wouldn't mind sharing, I would appreciate it. Sorry, I know that paper rustling around is annoying, but... Alright, so I'm going to cut off some of these frays while I'm waiting. What am I doing? I'm waiting for my glue gun to heat up. It's over here heating up. It has an automatic shut off, and it went off. So I'm waiting for it to heat up. I had it on, but it just, I guess I took too long. So, thank you, Patty. Hopefully you'll get the alert. Some people say they've gotten it, some haven't. So I hope you'll get it. If not, I'm going to have to go back and work on that again. Oh, with the bag. I was putting the mesh back in the bag. Sorry. I know, it was annoying. I should have waited. I shouldn't have done that now. Alright, so let's see. Almost. One more second. I'm getting some glue sticks out. Sorry. So if anybody joined late and wants to know what I did 10-inch poofs on the frame with denim mesh, 21-inch mesh. And then after that, I filled in every other tie with a 20-inch ruffle in a different shade of blue. And then on top of that, I put in every tie, I put a bundle of curls, which I cut at 10 inches. And the curls are pink and white and blue and green. And those were all from 10-inch mesh, and they were cut 10 inches. We added the sign, and then I'm going to add some eggs now. Hi, Sherry. And this wreath will be listed on my Etsy shop. It won't be listed until tomorrow. I have to take pictures of it during the day when I hang it on the door. That's the best way to get the pictures. They look the nicest. And it will be in my Etsy shop. And I also have my YouTube set up. So if you'd like to go over and subscribe to that, you can do that. How many first-time watchers? Yeah, how many people, this is their first time here? Yeah, you can type in live or alert, and you should get a message from Facebook Messenger, And you have to respond to that message with a live or alert or I think it's start. Get started. I think there's a button that says get started. You should be able to click on that. But you have to respond to that message. If you don't, it won't work. Thank you, Beverly. I appreciate it. I'm sorry. Yes, Lois, we're almost done. I'm just going to glue in the eggs real quick. But you'll be able to catch the replay. It'll be up. We started about a little over an hour ago. So it's not too long tonight. As soon as the glue gun heats up. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. You can see the replay, or you can join us next time. Either way. All right. So I think this is ready. I'll move my little thing over here so I can get to it better. So I think I'm happy with the colors and the placements, and because these ties have these this like mesh stuff on it, I'm just gonna glue them to that. I think. I don't think I need to. I don't think I'm gonna have to put the pipe cleaner in there. Oh, that one wants to go. So we're gonna try that and see. And I think that'll hold them in there. If not, I will go back and put pipe cleaners on them. So I'm just going to put a nice glob of glue. I use Gorilla Glue in the sticks. And I'm just going to hold that on there for 1 second. Yeah, we started at 8, so... Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Did it work yet, Renee? It'll be there, Sherry, and I'll also post it on YouTube now that I've got that working. No, I'm sorry, Renee. I'll figure it out. There's also a post on my page that I put up last night when I was messing with it. And it had the link on there for you to just click on the link to go to it. So maybe if you look for that later and see if it works from there, maybe that'll work. If not, I will have to go figure it out again. Like I said, I'm just learning this stuff. So it's all new to me. I mean, I knew how to do Facebook. That wasn't a problem. But trying to figure out all this other stuff, YouTube, and how to get this chat thing working, and that's all new. But I'm getting the hang of it. What do I do with the ties when I'm done? Nothing. Just leave them. If they were pipe cleaners, I would probably roll them down so that they're not as noticeable. Excuse me. And, I mean, I could do that with these too, but if somebody didn't like the look of them, I would roll them down. But usually with these kind of work frames, most people just leave them. I can twist them a couple of times just so that they look a little nicer. What am I talking about? What do you mean, Sherry? What am I talking about? The video. I was talking about the video that I'm learning how to transfer my videos from Facebook over to YouTube so that people over there can watch them too. So I just got that part figured out today. So you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and you can see it. And eventually I will do lives over there too. I'll still do them on Facebook, but I'll do them over there as well. And try to build my following that way. Yeah, and you can also subscribe to get alerts. Oh, the ties. She was asking me what I do with these twist ties when I'm done. After I'm finished with the wreath. And on some of them, Yeah, burned myself. On some of them, like if I were using my own and I used pipe cleaners, I would twist those down so you wouldn't see them. They would just be little, they would look like little balls. And, but with the work frame, I'm using a work frame tonight. I didn't make my own. So this frame already had ties on it. And that's the ties she's talking about. But I don't do anything with them. I just twist these off a couple times to make sure they don't come undone, and then just leave them. And then the alerts, you should get those. I think you were doing it last night, weren't you? I'm not sure. I've set it up. I had the program on my thing, but I had not set it up. So if anybody had typed in alert before, they probably would have gotten the message, but it just wasn't sending out alerts because I hadn't finished it yet. So I was doing that last night. Did I miss any comments? I'm just looking to see if I missed any comments. Okay, let me finish getting these in here. And I'm just gluing these eggs into where the ties are. And the mesh and the ties are going to help hold them in place. And like I said, I use Gorilla Glue, and that holds pretty well. And I put a good amount on there, so these eggs should not go anywhere. Do they? I got it at Hobby Lobby last year, so it could be them, Patty. They may have it, because I bought it at the end of the Easter season last year, just to have it for this year. So yeah, sometimes if they have the same stuff year after year, so they may have it this year. Alright, make sure that egg stays in there. Yellow, blue, green, pink. Yeah, it could be on Etsy too. Sometimes people will buy up signs, a bunch of signs, and then sell them on there. Yeah, now that glue's hot. I got that for Christmas, and I like it a lot better, but it tends to shut off when I need it the most. But it's good to have that in case I forget to turn it off. I know this isn't real exciting watching me glue eggs on here, but it shouldn't take, I got a couple more, it shouldn't take very long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. Yeah, I can hold it up. Let me hold this on here real quick. Some of the eggs might fall off because I haven't glued them yet, but I'll hold it up for you. Let me turn it around. Yeah, see that egg doesn't want to... Those ones aren't glued yet, so let me get those. So I'm not doing any ribbon tonight. I'm just doing the eggs. And I might add some flex tubing to the bottom row. I'm not sure yet. Sorry, I know he's crooked. I'll see if I have the right colors to use and put them on there. But yeah, I decided to go with no ribbon tonight. All right, I want to put this blue one over here instead of green. Looks like you hid the eggs. Well, that's a good thing then. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, no problem, Sherry. Anytime. Yeah, it is full. I was afraid you were going to be able to see the frame in that, but it's not too bad. It's actually pretty good. You know, sometimes with the ribbon helps to hide the you know, any open bare spots, but it doesn't seem to be any. Alright, so I think I'm going to do yellow and then green. Because that's there. Hello, how are you? Yeah, I definitely wasn't going to need ribbons. I knew from the size of the sign, I thought the ribbons would just take over the sign and you wouldn't see it very well. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't go with the ribbons. And I'm just going to twist this once or twice to make sure it stays there. I try my best, Deb. Deb's got a couple wreaths. Yeah. Yeah, if I don't want to see the frame, I know you don't. And you shouldn't be able to see the frame through it. Like I was saying earlier, I have a bunch of custom orders I need to get done, so I'll be doing those probably this weekend while it rains. I have to make one with, I gotta come up with something with some owls. Oh, I need another glue stick. And sea turtles. I'll be doing one with sea turtles. And what else? I'm going to do a spring wreath. And I have another one for somebody in West Virginia that wants the colors, the blue and gold, yellow gold colors of West Virginia. But not a team wreath, just the colors. So I'll be working on those hopefully this weekend. I'm waiting for my order to come in this week, so I will be busy. Thank you. I have a motorcycle one going out tomorrow. Okay, I'll double check all these, of course, before I send it off to anybody, but they all look like they're in there now. So there we go. There's our wreath. And like I said, I'll probably go in all these bottom ties. And maybe I'll put some flex tubing in there. I like flex tubing. So we'll see. I don't want to put too many eggs on it. Then it would just look like it's a big old egg wreath. Oh, why is it stressing you out? Don't let it stress you out. Yeah, I know. I got to get those military signs. I know. I just got to get these other orders done really quick first. Thank you, honey. And then I'm going to place an order for the military sign. I do have one military sign here that I bought, but I don't have, and I bought some colors, but not all of them. Thank you. I can show you that. Sorry, I'm standing up for a second. I got this one. My husband's a veteran. Oh, there we go. Now you can see it. So I got that one, but I don't have the colors to make that yet, so I'll be working on that. I've got a bunch of signs over here that I got to work on. There's so many I want to do in so little time. I'd have to be up here every day working on them and not doing anything else. So I just have to prioritize what I want to get done. And try to get them done before the season or holiday ends. Thank you, Mom. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Yeah, I will. I've got to get that done too. I've just got to get the signs ordered and get the right colors for them. So, but these are all in there good. That Gorilla Glue holds really well. Yeah, they're all in there. I do need an assistant sometimes, it feels like it. So. But like I said, this will be listed on my Etsy shop tomorrow. And you can find my Etsy shop at etsy.com/shop/Wreath Decor by Dawn. And I thank you all for watching tonight. I appreciate it very, very much. Thank you for everyone who shared and liked my page. If you haven't liked my page yet, you can go to the you can do that at any time. I will double check my alert bot and make sure that's working, and try and get that figured out tonight. And I wish you all a good night. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope I'll see you next week. I try to do Wednesdays, but like tonight there's a lot of people doing lives, so we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll pick another night if there's a lot of people going to be on. That way everybody doesn't, you know, they don't have to pick and choose, and everybody can see everybody. And I know it makes it hard, so I know I watch a lot of them too. So, but thank you all very much. Have a good night. Take care and have a good weekend.